any of these phases to happen, and I certainly don't want phase 7 to happen. Phase 7 is we're in an international war using conventional nuclear and probably biochemical weaponry. At this point, I'm going to stay in the bunker with whoever's here 24/7, 24/7. So, although bombs have not dropped on North America, although nothing really is going on outside except for panic, there may be food stores are probably at this point being shut. The media will be completely controlled at this point. We are in a full-blown war with Soviet or Chinese or both. We're in the bunker. So that avoids being caught outside, that avoids being hit by flash. That gives you a certain degree of protection from variables in case there's an attack. Now, the monitoring, the media won't be quite so aggressive, but we will do it as far as we can. The one thing I would point out is I'm convinced there'll be massive EMP strikes at this point. Keep your EMP protected electronics protected right the way through this phase, and probably for 2 to 3 weeks after you know nuclear bombs have dropped on North America, maybe even longer. Your need to know what's going on is not important. You don't need to know what's going on, you need to be safe. And part of being safe is protecting stuff from further EMP strikes down the line. Right from day 1 of this, in phase 7, we're implementing strong and severe rationing of food, heat, batteries, light and water. And full-scale security preps at that point will be enacted. I hope we never get to that point, but if we do, we are ready and able to try to survive.
The lunatic is on the grass. The lunatic is...
Now we're in phase 8. 3 months have gone by. I'm emerging from the bunker for short periods of time. We sleep in the bunker, we eat in the bunker, we hang out in the bunker. But we are going up for increasing periods of time to repair damage and to assess what's going on in the local area only. At this point, I might offer aid, both medical and food, to survivors in the area. I might not. It just depends what's going on. I would consider moving to the Shire at this point, if possible and safe and able to do so. We would probably plan on using cycles and foot. I don't expect cars to be passable on roads for various reasons. And I would also offer educational and medical support to the local area, because people will not really know what's going on. I'm not anticipating a large number of people around at this point. The fear of a nuclear weapon is so endemic in our society, it's worse than the fear of cancer. I think as soon as a bomb drops on Toronto, most people in the suburbs are going to get up and run away into the wilds. Even preppers think that's the sensible response, is to bug out, rush to forested areas. I expect there to be a deluge out of suburbia. The cities, there would be a forced march out as well, I think, before the bomb strikes. I would also consider at this point reaching out to other people I know to consider setting up methods for mutual assistance, and also specifically to consider armed resistance in the event of land invasion from enemy forces. But my most important thing here is to try and get a system of food and water going again, to try and get some sort of educational system going again, to try and get some sort of medical system going again, to use people who have survived with their skills to try and get society up and running again as fast as possible. This would all be on the local scale. Truly the global village will be ended at this point, and we're back to a village. And village, small communities of 100 to 200 people scattered over a 10 square mile radius is, I think, what we will be seeing in the Brave New World phase. And like I say, hopefully none of this ever happens. I personally find it very useful to have this sort of thing as a written plan. All written plans are guides, they're not rules, so bear that in mind. I could accelerate or deaccelerate all parts of this plan depending on how my gut tells me to deal with it.